And welcome in to another exciting evening of Freed-Hardeman University Lady Lion Volleyball. I'm Ray Pack. Alongside of me, Mr. Michael Mullenix. As SID Taylor Hodge introduces the starting lineups. Michael, we come into tonight. Freed-Hardeman comes in after losing Saturday to the University of the Cumberlands. And tonight we're bringing in the Phoenix of Cumberland University. Your thoughts for a successful night?
Well, the game against Cumberland, it was a tough game. Lady Lions, biggest thing with them, they never quit. But even still then, Cumberland still had a talented team. And it's going to be the same case with tonight. Cumberland coming in 1-1 in the conference, but they have a 12-3 overall record, and that's come with great play by all the players that they've had starting, all the players that have come off in substitution. So it's not going to be an easy game for the Lady Lions tonight, but they also have the return of Claire Walker,
right.
So that's going to be a big addition.
Claire
here.
was out last Thursday and also Saturday, I believe it was, or Friday night and Saturday, you said. So got to look for some improvement as you come in to tonight's matchup. You got to look over here at the stats for Cumberland, and then you had Freed-Hardeman pulled up. Cumberland has played 15 matches so far on the year. They averaged almost 13 kills per set. Hitting percentage about 226. That's not a bad stat. 12 assists, so they average almost an assist for every kill. 2 blocks, 2 service aces, and 16 digs a set. Now, flip over to Freed-Hardeman, and you go through what Freed-Hardeman is at.
Well, out of the 8 matches that they've had, they are at 12.5 kills per set, a hitting percentage of 178, and then the assist, they are at just right under 11.5 assists. So basically same thing with Cumberland, almost averaging an assist for every kill, just right under 1 block per set, getting at least 1, close to 2 service aces per set, and they're getting 18 digs, just a little over 18 digs per set.
So I hope you noticed what I noticed is you compare the 2 teams and their stats, Freed-Hardeman and Cumberland, it seems like statistically wise they're fairly even. That's on paper. That's got to be decided out on the court as we're getting ready to go. Looks like Freed-Hardeman's going to have first serve, and going to serve first is going to be, let's see if it's going to be, I think it's going to be Emma Campbell will lead us off here serving. And on the other side, on the front row, you've got number 27, Maddie Perez. In the middle, you've got number 22, Luciana Arena. That's their middle block. I'm pretty sure that's their middle blocker. Nope, look, Claire Walker's going to start us off. And it's up. Libero takes it. There's the set to the middle. And this is where we struggled the other night, being taken out, and Coach Humphrey made a point. Offense, you can't run it if behind the 10-foot line. You've got to get that ball pushed in front of the 10-foot line for your setter.
And already a substitution. You saw Katie Speaks come in for Claire Walker.
The other back row, Katie Speaks, a defensive specialist. And serving for the Phoenix, number 6, Lauren Galvin, a freshman outside hitter from Austin, Texas. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yes, sir. And Katie, that's a nice pass up. And Cumberland already up 3-0. Another nice serve. Good set. There we go. Get it out here to Casey. Dug up in the back by the libero. Now to the outside to number 24.
And that's
There's the back set to Ashland Cliff. Nice dig. And double hit on the setter, Luciana Arena. That's the setter. And subbing in Shea Moore, now serving for Freed-Hardeman, number 6, Harris.
and
Tell you, Cumberland's doing a good job hitting it where we aren't.
And see another sub for Cumberland. That's going to be Kelsey Williams, the senior out of Blackman High School right here in the state of Tennessee out of Murfreesboro.
And there's a double hit on number 24.
That's a good read
Harley
by Cliff.
Kate Reed. That was a good job by Cliff. And she's going to step back to serve. 4-2 our score early here in set number 1. They've got number 5. She comes back out, but they've got her down as defensive specialist. And Cliff's serve sails long as Bryce Morris checks in. So Coach Humphrey has a back line of defense that he subs in, and then these players, a lot of them play straight up on the front side. As we see Annalise Jackson out there, again, still with those fingers taped together. Donegan, cross court, goes out of bounds, sails long. Typically, Michael, when you see the ball sail long like that, they're hitting the ball behind their head instead of getting on top of it. So into the middle to Jackson. Dug up by Cumberland. Now to their middle, number 3. That's Nicole Carey with the kill for Cumberland. So it's 7-2. Coach Humphrey, he's going to take a timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with him. We'll be right back with more FHU Volleyball on the FHU Sports Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back as Coach Humphrey takes an early timeout here with a deficit of 7-2. As the Phoenix have found the open spots on the floor, kind of taking Freed-Hardeman again out of their flow on offense. As back serving is Victoria Johnson. And that time, you see the difference when the pass gets in front of the 10-foot line. It gives Allie a good shot to set. And that time, Annalise Jackson put it down as Donegan is going to serve. A nice deep shot, roll shot there by Donegan. And that's their big hitter, Harley Kate Reed. I don't know if you have her stats pulled up, but is that the one you thought it was?
I believe
we
so.
was watching warm-ups, you said, I think that's the one. She has like over 200 kills so far on the season, right? 24.
Right at 116, but that's tied for the second most on their team. The first one's at 117.
Our hitting percentage was up there. That's
Hitting
what it was.
percentage. Her hitting percentage at 204, but
and there's
even.
the ball out of bounds by Carey.
Of course, they've got about 3 or 4 hitters that are in over at 100 kills.
Triple-digit kills. Nice serve by Campbell. There's the set to the outside. And
that was one of them right there, Lauren Galvin.
That was a nice hit. She comes cross court, and your defense has to be able to read that. So 9-4. And there's the libero serving, gets a service ace off of the fingertips of Casey Donegan.
Ooh, that one just barely missed right there. And like you were talking about the other day, it's just a game of inches, and not just only volleyball, but every sport that we see, not NAIA, NCAA, high school sports even.
Yep. So Humphrey with the serve. She just kind of rolls it right in. Appreciate that picture. And Humphrey, nice job by Campbell to get there. No, free ball for Cumberland. And Claire Walker with the smash. You know, you get a picture from the Vice President of Student Affairs with your picture in it. Might have to crop that one down and do something with that one of these days. And there's Ashlyn Cliff with a nice kill.
And I believe that's 4-0 run, I believe.
That's a 4-0 run. Humphrey with 3 serves. It's 10-8. And there's the kill in the middle by Avery Harris. It's all the difference is it's all about passing. All about passing. There's another short serve. And there's a nice ball in the middle by Luciana Arena. That was a nice set, nice kill. So 11-9 is our score here in the first set. And there's a little help on the service there off of the hand of Bianca Rodriguez. Claire Walker again serving. And it goes a little deep that time. Right idea trying to go to the back, but just a little bit out. And so Bow serving Galvin for the Phoenix, and it's going to be a short serve. Campbell gets there. Donegan blocked back. And yes. All right, before anybody says anything, she can't do that. Well, any part of your body can contact the ball. Donegan just threw a foot at it. It happened to go over. Now Cumberland comes back with the kill, but Campbell's going to have to set this once she goes outside to Donegan. Right at the 10-foot line. Goes off the hand of Maddie Perez on the block. So a nice job adjusting there by Donegan. And that's going to take Harris back to serve for Freed-Hardeman. High set to the outside. Got hand on the ball. Humphrey gets it over. And there's that ball right there in the middle by Arena for Cumberland. They are efficient at hitting the ball.
That is right. And have to go back and look at their team stats as far as like where everything's ranking up with them. And
a nice kill by Donegan there. You know, Casey comes in. Let me scroll down here a little bit. Casey comes in averaging, I think it's 3.5 kills per game or per set. Her hitting percentage, she's a little low at 138. And blocked back. Nice job on a double block by Jackson and Donegan. And that time Speaks just couldn't quite get there. So 15-12, Freed-Hardeman trails Cumberland. Yeah, that's a little low on her percentage. Normally a little higher than that. And that time, just a mishandled serve. Nice hit by Jackson. Humphrey's going to come to Donegan outside. Oh! Did you see that?
I barely had time to see that one.
Shay Moore took it right off of the side of her head.
That was a nice kill by Donegan. Nice assist by Humphrey as well.
And Curcio with the kill right there. So 17-13. As Reed steps back to serve. There's Claire Walker. Nice hit. Going to set to the outside. Galvin. And going to get Humphrey in the net. So give as Bryce up. Uh-oh, and we've got an injured Cumberland player. That's Galvin down. She's up. She's walking a little ginger. That's the danger of playing at the net. You can get your feet kind of tangled up. And used to be, it used to be that if your foot touched the line and you lifted it up and it went over, that was a violation. Now, as long as there's no players on that line for contact, then they kind of let it go.
And
so do we get a sub?
They did get a sub, I believe, because you see Galvin down there being worked on.
And Cumberland had brought their own trainers. Campbell goes over. That's number 7 is checked in, Sydney Pierce. And Pierce again attacks. Nice pass by Morris out to Walker. Walker, nice dig on the back line by Reed. And a little roll shot. Now going to go to the middle. And Avery Harris, puts it down. That was a really nice dig out there by Cumberland's Reed. And that ball would have been out to Libero hadn't gone for it. Pierce again. Morris. Nice volley right here. Both teams making some really nice plays. Reed from the back row. Campbell sets to the outside to Walker. Walker. Oh, nice. Look at that. I thought Cumberland was in the net, but it could have went either way. That was a nice rally. You saw a lot of really good plays on balls that were blocked back. Excellent job right there by both teams. what you like to see. And timeout, Freed-Hardeman. I'll try to remember my thought when we come back. We'll take a 30-second break right here on the FHU Sports Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we are back. Now I remembered what I was going to say. In those last couple of rallies, if you noticed how they were what we call covering your block. You get up there and you're down in position in case that ball does get blocked back, somebody is there to bump it up. And when you do that, it makes for what we saw. Both teams did a great job doing exactly that. And the libero number 20, Edmonston, with the serve. And going to be a free ball over. And Arena makes them pay for the free ball. So it's 21-15. He's going to call 2 hits right there on Cumberland. He had to think about it for a minute, but that's okay. Humphrey back serving. Now she brought us back and almost brought us even a moment ago with her serves. Back set. And a kill there for Cascio. And that's going to take back Rodriguez to serve for Cumberland. Got to love the student athletes, though, how they're playing and playing hard. Nice action right here. And it's going to be a free ball for Freed-Hardeman. Got to use this. Need to turn it into points. And, a nice pancake over there by Pierce. And it's set back out to Walker. She rolls it over. Humphrey, the setter, taken out on trying to cover it. Walker, cross court. And 22 going to be called in the net. That's Arena. Coach Humphrey was working our official. That's I cannot pronounce her last name. Her first name is Phyllis. She's perfect. She coaches club ball in the area. And Phyllis is going to have a rotation error. So Humphrey brings us back. Oh, no, now Walker serving. I'm sorry. 22-18, first set. And that time Reed mishandles a pass, and you had miscommunication with Cumberland. Nobody went to the ball.
That's another one right there.
And she's going to take Cumberland coach is going to take a timeout as it's 22-20. She's not happy with her back row play. Hey, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lady Lion volleyball after this 30-second
Men,
break.
there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
And welcome back in as Freed-Hardeman has pulled it into 22-20. That is just on the back row. Let's watch and see if Claire, as she serves, tries to go back over there to 24. No, she goes short that time. And the back set to Ashlyn Clift, and it goes long. She just didn't get her hand down through it. What you try to do as a server, your coach is calling, usually a lot of times it's calling a spot. You find the weak backline player, and you keep attacking them till they show you that they can make a play.
Right.
Oh, nice up by Katie Speaks on that kill. And that time, Katie got just out of the way to keep it from being a tip as that one sails long from the middle hitter, Arena.
I'm not sure how she got out of the way of
I
that
don't
one. You
know.
can barely
That
see
was-
that one.
I mean, that was a hard hit. And blocked back, probably would have been out of bounds, but that was close. That was close.
There is no official replay, though.
No replay.
So final call is the final call.
You know. And there's a set again to the outside, and that time she got it down. So we're at set point. And we started our broadcast by saying these are two fairly evenly matched teams. And 24-22 shows that. I'm kind of curious when we get the stat sheet between sets what it will say. And Cliff has to set. She gets it to Donegan. Donegan off the hand, so it's 24-23.
And remember, the way Freed-Hardeman's got it, they got to have 26 at least.
Exactly.
Can't win by
Cumberland
one.
gets the point. It's their win. If Freed gets the point, we keep playing. And a hit from the opposite side now to Donegan, and that's blocked back. And so Cumberland's going to take the first set. It's going to be 25-23. So between sets here, we've got about 3 minutes. We'll take about a 2-minute break. Yeah, 25-23 is the final. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be right back with the Lady Lion Volleyball right here on the FHU Sports Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in sales, and I've been able to work my way up to a supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them. I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back. Ray Pack, Michael Mullenix here. Michael, why don't you tell this crowd, well, I call your name all the time, tell this crowd a little bit about yourself, what year you are, what your major is, and all that. I know we talk to these girls about it all the time, but you deserve that to be able to tell that too.
Well, I'm in my sophomore year here at Freed-Hardeman. I'm a Bible major with an emphasis in youth and family ministry. And trying to figure out something else I could say about myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hole in the Wall, Tennessee.
Hole in the Wall?
Hole in the Wall, Tennessee. On first day of classes, told my professor where I'm from. They're like, wait, what did you say? So
they know, everybody knows where that is, over in Middle Tennessee.
That is right.
And Freed-Hardeman takes point number one here in set two. Hey, let's look at this. We look at this stat sheet real quick. Both teams had 44 attempts on attack. Cumberland converted 15, Freed-Hardeman 13, so 273, 182.
And really, when you say that, that's the biggest difference in the stat sheet is there's just the hitting percentage between Cumberland and Freed-Hardeman. And then, of course, the only other thing you can really see that there's a big disadvantage in is just the block category with 4 to 0.
So that when you see that where you have the BA was what they call block assist. Hang on just a second here. Let's watch what Casey Donegan can do. And they're going to go to the middle hitter, and yes, Luciana Arena. Can you say that name fast 10 times?
You might could try it once, but I can't do it 10 times.
And I'll explain that to you. When you see block assist, that means that's a half a block. So when you see 4, you got to divide it by 2. So they had 2 team total blocks. Freed-Hardeman with none. And there's you a solo block by Arena there in the center. A lot of times you'll see you just watch the net, and you see 2 go up. They get a hand on it that counts as if there's 2 people there, generally you're going to credit a half a block to each. Nice play right there to keep it alive. Forced Humphrey to make the play. And there's Donegan with the kill. That's nice. You want your setter to be protected so she doesn't have to play the first ball over, but occasionally it does. And I really liked how on that particular play we got up and we protected the block. Hey, now Allie Humphrey gets a kill. Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir. I don't know how many she's got on the year.
That makes 12 overall. I was looking at her stats earlier just to see where she was ranked as far as assists, but now that might put her up on the leaderboards with kills now.
And that sails long. And they're wanting to touch, but no touch. So Freed-Hardeman, they've come out with a little bit of intensity here in set number 2 with a 5-2 lead. as Ashlyn Cliff's back serving. And there's you a block back. Now look at that. That's nice hands by Dunnigan. Just throw the chicken wing out there. And there's the big kill for Reed on the outside. You know, I said it earlier. She kicked the ball up and it went up, threw her foot at it, and it went up and over.
Yeah, that's not something we're really
used
to seeing.
That's something that you can't really train for. It's just reaction. Pop it up there.
That's right.
Set a little bit close to the net. And that's Perez that with that attempt. Nice cross-court shot by Donegan to get the serve back. 6'3", Freed-Hardeman. And Donegan drops back now to serve. Going to go out and set Reed, and she nails it right on the back line. That's a tough play to defend right there. Coach Humphrey applauds the effort. As in to serve, going to be number 19. That's going to be Victoria Johnson. Starting back at the baseline of the basketball court, goes about halfway, and it comes up short. Well, service error as Harris checks in for Freed-Hardeman. Campbell's going to serve. Hey, you know how to talk, don't you?
I do know how to talk.
Okay.
I was just looking at the stats right here.
You were studying. You were doing your job, color man.
And one thing that really stands out to me, you saw Allie Humphrey, of course, had a kill earlier, and going back to her stats, ranking 25th in the nation in assists per set. And of course, when you look at her total assists, she only has 252, 71st in the nation. But even then, still impressive with as many teams there are in the NAIA.
Oh, there's that ever so hard to play ball. We used to call that a let serve. And, years ago when the ball hit the net like that and rolled over, you replayed it. And now you play through it. I'm telling my age now. But you look at those national rankings, and I don't know if they're based on number of – there's a nice kill by Claire Walker. I don't know how they base that, if they average a number of matches you've played into that. Because, and you can go to NAIAstats.prestosports.com, and you can find the overall stats for every NAIA team in the country. Which so far, from what I've heard from some of my friends across the country that are SIDs at this level, they like this Presto Sports setup much better than the DAC stats that we used to have to deal with. That's set to Jackson. Back set. Humphrey's out. Campbell's going to have to set to Cliff. And just a little bit rolls it just a little bit long. So it's like that. We're all even 8-8 here in set number 2. And there's another service serve. They had, Freed-Hardeman in set number 1 had 4 aces and 2 errors. Cumberland had 3 aces and 2 errors. Claire serves deep. There's the back set over here. Walker with the up to Donegan. That was a nice hit.
I thought we might have been able to catch that for a minute.
Traveling. Yeah, it did, didn't it? I actually did get one the other night at Chester County. But it was in warm-up. It wasn't in a match. It's warm-up. So serve goes long, 10-9.
And, of course, we're kind of away from the action, so it's unlikely. But, of course, with softball last year, when I was working a camera one game, I thought about that too. And
yeah, well, where you weren't down there the day that it was a really cool day for our opening part of the season, and there's a kill by Donegan. I probably shouldn't call her name, but Well, Britton Jarrell squared the bunt. Foul ball comes over the backstop, hits the glass, and shattered the glass.
I do remember that.
Right in front of Coach.
That was the
right
same
in front.
game.
Right in front of Coach Joe.
A lot of interesting stuff happened.
Oh
that day.
yeah, we had fun. That's we'll be bringing softball to you later on in the spring. Jackson missed that one. Donegan's going to roll it. And I bet they're going to go, no, they're going to come to the backside. Humphrey sets. Donegan. Oh, the libero gets there. You see the recovery there. You saw the recovery there by Reed. She didn't just try to roll. She attacked the ball. And so we're at 11-11. We're covering volleyball, men's and women's basketball. We'll be doing softball and baseball here at Freed-Hardeman. And Donegan with another kill. I want to take this opportunity to say this as we need help. Putting on a production like this is not super expensive, but it does have a cost associated with it. And Mr. Schultze with Worthy Road Studios, that's 4 hits. Paul Schultze at Worthy Road Studio has put together some very reasonable advertising packages. And if you would like to join in and help sponsor some of these broadcasts, you can contact Paul at Worthy Road Studios, or you can contact Coach Todd Humphrey at Freed-Hardeman, or you can contact Athletic Director Mike McCutcheon, and they will point you in the right direction on what we need each month. He's got a monthly package. I bet he would take a one-time contribution, whatever, as Freed-Hardeman has stretched the lead to 3 at 14-11, and then a service error makes it 14-12. And Coach Humphrey's laughing at that one because that's what he told her to do, to go deep to that number 5 corner. And she did, and she just missed it. All right, your turn. You call some action. I'm going to shut up.
Well, we'll have number 5, Kelsey Williams, on the serve. Good dig there by Morris. And I believe double hit there by Humphrey. And point goes to Cumberland. 1 point lead now here for the Lady Lions here in the second set. Williams will be back to serve again. Good dig by Campbell. And that was a good block there by the Cumberland. Almost said the Cumberlands right there.
Yeah, you did.
And
a nice try, Bryce.
There's good effort out there. Saw Emma Campbell come over here in the chairs, but looks like she is okay.
You may not have got the point, but you got to appreciate the hustle.
That's right. And that's one thing that helped them stay in the games with the Cumberlands this past, I believe, Saturday. And nice dig there by Campbell again.
There's the block back that time. Don, oh, nice job.
Ooh,
nice
good
job.
One by
That's
Humphrey.
a kill. That's a kill.
That's her second one of the day.
Hey, that was smart. You want that, you know, a lot of times the setter will just kind of do a dump. That time she pushed it deep where she was going to force the middle back player to go get the ball, and Moore just couldn't get there.
That's right. And that's Donegan back to serve. And there's the kill by number 24, Harley Kate Reed, the outside hitter from Hayden, Alabama. And I'm going to say 2 subs come in here. Saw one, number 19, Victoria Johnson. Didn't see who the other one was. It might have been Isabella Curcio.
I believe it was one is the other sub.
And good idea by Jackson. And just unfortunate, wrong time, wrong place there, I guess. And now it's 16 to 15 here for the Cumberland Lady Phoenix, or Phoenix, however you.
Just the Phoenix. That Oh, nice hit from
That
the
was
back row by Donegan, but it was dug up. And that time she just couldn't get there, so.
And see, Coach Humphrey is going to call a timeout, so I think we're going to take a timeout with him here. We'll be right back after this 30-second timeout here on the FHU Sports Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And welcome back to Freed-Hardeman University in Henderson, Tennessee at the Brewer Sports Center playing volleyball on the Smith-Kirk court.
A lot of words.
You got that?
Got that.
Hey, I want to go back to what I mentioned earlier about if anybody might be willing to help sponsor this broadcast. Not only does Paul in Worthy Road Studios, his company, cover Freed-Hardeman University sports, they also cover Peabody High School football, Jackson Christian School, multiple sports, Trinity Christian Academy, multiple sports, and I've been talking with Paul because I do Chester County with Streaming Eagle Media. We are separate, but if somebody would like to advertise on the gamut of all of those platforms, Paul and myself, we can work out some type of arrangement for you to do that. It's not always about who makes all the money. It is working together to ensure the success in being able to bring quality product. Worthy Road Studios, I've been following Paul for several years, and he always puts out a quality product. Don't know what the issue is here.
I believe there something could be blood on the jersey there of number 13, Shay Moore. I saw.
Okay, yeah, they've got the spray bottle with the. So I am happy to see that Lauren Galvin is back on the floor. She hurt her knee earlier in the match in the game set one, but she's now back in on the back row. And Annalise Jackson with the kill. That was nice. So Coach Humphrey's timeout. You want to, in volleyball, calling timeouts is a strategy. Did you know that?
That's right.
You want to break the serve, and that's exactly what happened as Campbell serves. Again, back over in a deep 5. And there's a nice up by Campbell Morris with the bump set to Walker. And Claire didn't get it clear of the net, so someone says maybe not familiar with volleyball, you don't know what I'm talking about when I say deep in the 5. If you can imagine the court out there in 6 different spaces. The one is, if you're looking at Freed-Hardeman's side, the one is the far corner. The 2 moves to the front row far side as Walker again. She's trying to roll it down the net, which is wise. And the joust won at the net by Humphrey. She pushed it back. Nice job by Morris. Now Walker's going to set to the back row to Donegan. And Casey, she just missed it. She just missed the roll. But back to the positioning. So 1 is the far back corner on the far side. 2 is the front. 3's in the middle. 4's closest to the screen or to the camera. 5 is where Bryce is. 6 is where Casey is. And the 1 designates where the server will start at the beginning of the match. And Avery Harris, that was pretty nice.
That was nice.
That was pretty nice.
And you see, I don't know why I wanted to say Shay Dean right there, going back to last season.
Well, Shay did wear number 5 last year.
But that's Ashlyn Clift right there. And
speaking of Shay is teaching in Chester County, but she's also head coach at Sacred Heart High School, which is another school Paul does video for. I apologize, Paul. I left them out a while ago.
Said he'll be doing
next Thursday night, doing volleyball next Thursday with Sacred Heart. You can catch that on the Worthy Roads YouTube page or Facebook Live. And now Humphrey goes to Donegan, and that time she's going to go long. Well, it's 2017 or 21-17 Cumberland's. Now Friday night, Paul will be with Peabody football. Coach Joe Holloway will be with Jackson Christian High School. Dave McCulley will be, and Stan Gerard will be at Trinity. And my son-in-law and myself, we will be at Chester County this week as Hardin County comes to town.
Ooh, that was a nice block right there.
That was a nice. And you know, that's one thing with Paul and myself and even WNWS.com. We kind of work together at this. And there's my example. You had Ashlyn Clift and Avery Harris both there. That's a half a block apiece and makes one block. You got that?
You got that.
Are you learning anything?
I am learning
All
something.
Right. Well, we're here to help train, and there's the nice attack from the back row by Reed. Cliff. Oh, did you see her get that chicken wing? Look at that. Look at that. And Humphrey. Oh, that would have been in. Nice, well played. Humphrey going to set Donegan. Looked like there might have been a hand on that ball. And that time Harris. Nice rally. And there, nice play in Humphrey. Walker with the set to Cliff. Little roll shot. And going to be the back set. And that is Curcio.
And
who, that was a nice hit. So 22-19.
And you can't really fault Freed-Hardeman for that. I mean, they didn't give up, and they in a tough spot. And basically each attempt that they had at it.
And Coach Humphrey, he's going to take a timeout. Why don't we take it with him? Let's take a 30-second break right here on the FHU Sports Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
And welcome back as we come out of the timeout. Freed-Hardeman trails 22-19 in set number 2, down 1-0. Got to mention our great camera work down there on the floor. Mary Bannister down there on the floor. Got that name tag behind her back now. As Bianca Rodriguez serving. And a free ball. Going to set the middle. And a tip off Campbell makes it 23-19.
I mean, there's just no way to react to that with just in a split second.
And there's Donegan off the block error by the double block there.
And did see a sub come in. We see Charlie Fulton going to come in here for Avery Harris.
For Avery Harris.
And I believe the other sub was Annalise Jackson.
Yeah, Emma Campbell comes off as the libero, and Jackson rotates back in to be on the front row. Nice up by Katie to Donegan. Donegan, just a little roll shot, adjusted to the block. Nice job. Galvin with that hit. Humphrey going to come back. Donegan.
Ooh, that was a close one right there.
You got to hope for it. Well, it's 24-20 as Charlie comes out. You know, Do you know how much Charlie and Riley Fulton favor each other in their in their mannerisms?
I mean, there was, of course, during the first week of school back, I thought Charlie was Riley for a minute. I'm like, I thought Riley graduated for a minute, helping with interface and stuff that week.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, did Riley come back? And it ended up being Charlie
She was
Fulton.
one of the seniors. So let's take a 2-minute break as Freed-Hardeman falls in set number 2, 25-20. We'll be back after a 2-minute break right here on the FHU Sports Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the managers and supervisors.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to a supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And welcome back. Ray Pack, Michael Mullenix here. All right, Michael. Freed-Hardeman went from no blocks to 2 total blocks. And those are solo blocks. You look up here at Cumberland. They only had 1 block in the set number 2, so as they get the first point of set number 3. Their hitting percentage fell. Freed-Hardeman's fell by 100. So they're hitting Freed-Hardeman hitting at 181. And there's your kill in the middle by Avery Harris. That'll make her 3rd kill. Donegan has 12 on the night.
That's right. And Annalise Jackson coming back in, and so is Shay Moore, who I believe may have had something on her shirt. Is what kept her out so long in that last set.
Man.
But like the biggest thing here in the stats is just the hitting percentage, and I mean the blocks are coming more together now, but
their leading attacker is Harley Kate Reed with 8 kills.
And saw I believe that's Kennedy Pugh with a service error out there.
That was the other one I was going to look at. Service errors, they're up to 4. We've got 5. Humphrey sets the middle to Jackson. And right her down as a kill for Annalise Jackson. That'll be her 3rd.
And I believe
that'll be her 4th kill out of 10 attempts with no errors.
And Humphrey on the day, that was another nice assist there by Humphrey. It's now 10 assists in both the first set and the second set, total up to 20 now.
Casey's trying to go deep, and she's just missing as that one sails long. So that is her 7th attack error on the night. There's an overpass. And taking advantage of it in the middle is Nicole Carey.
And when you look at the height advantages on Cumberland, you only have about 2 or 3 that are in that really tall range. You got about, so you have 2 girls at 5'11", that being Nicole Carey and Luciana Arena.
And another kill by Annalise Jackson on the roll behind on the back set there. Nice job. I admire Annalise's courage to continue playing with those fingers splendid. It just amazes me. Oh, nice up by Donegan. And that time, Carey right there to put that back down as the overpass. Make mention of Annalise's fingers. She hurt those in one of the first matches as she touched the ball. She took it straight on the top of her finger and it jammed it down. I was watching, I don't know if it was Monday Night Football or Sunday night. Guy dislocated his finger. Did you see that?
I believe I did, but I can't remember what game that was now.
I can't remember what game it was, but let's go back here to Walker. Going to back set to Jackson again. Nice shot. And that time Galvin missed it. But anyway, back to my football story. I don't remember who it was. He had dislocated his finger. And they normally don't show this on camera. They showed him walk to the sideline, and whoever it was, a trainer, pulled, popped, and it was back in. And he went back in the game. I'm like, no. And kill Claire Walker. My point is, that's somebody who's giving his all. You don't see that a lot today.
You don't, especially not in high school, college, not even the pros, which is where you figured it would be nowadays. But
right. And Campbell sails it long, so it's 6-6 here in set number 3. But that's what I like about Aunt Jackson is she's not letting that injury put her on the sideline. She's playing through. Nice hit by Donegan. And the libero, number 20, that's Sadie Edmonston. Again, if you're in the back row, you've got to hit it a little bit, higher as Humphrey serves it short. Setter gets there, back off the net is Galvin, and she misses it, so that's going to be an attack error on Galvin. So Freed-Hardeman jumps back up 8-6. And this is exactly what I thought we would see, 2 teams evenly matched. And the block back goes out of bounds off of the hands of Arena and Galvin. So Humphrey stretches the lead. Excellent serving.
And you saw no, that wasn't Arena. That was Caroline. Well, no, that might have been Arena that went out. And
in the net violation on number 19, the setter. And that's Johnson. And guess what? Freed jumps out by 4, forces the Phoenix to call a quick timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout with them. We'll be back with more on the FHU Sports Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back. As Michael and I are looking at the schedule, we'll be back right here at the Brewer Sports Center, or Michael will, to begin the match. I'll be running a little bit late as Chester County and Southside square off at volleyball. I'll be broadcasting that one. But our former conference foe, the Scots from Lyon College, come to town. And that's a 7 o'clock start. Yeah, and then they go on the road for 3 straight. They go to Life University in Georgia. Then they go to Martin, Tennessee to take on UT Southern. That's just hard to get used to saying.
That is. No Martin Methodist, the name change happening this year.
It just, the first time I saw that on the schedule, I thought, who is that? And then I just had to remember. And speaking of Tennessee Southern, congratulate my real good friend. He used to be assistant SID at Bethel. My mind just went blank. Zach. His first name is Zach. And man, we work together so often. I can't. Well, anyway.
But speaking of Bethel, that's
and
the
then
next
Bethel comes in, goes to Bethel. So they got 3 straight road games, and the next home match is on
Saturday
the 25th. As we're talking about that, some good volleyball going on out there on the floor. You've been watching it. Claire Walker off the block, puts it down. As we see a new player out there, that's number 12, Samantha Holgren.
I believe that's the one that came in for
you may be right.
Arena a minute ago.
And Casey Donegan off of Holgren's hand again. I'm sorry,
and that was a little miscommunication right there, but Cumberland able to come up with it. And nice block there by Cumberland off the kill by Harris.
Zach O'Kelly. I knew how did I forget his name? My good friend Zach O'Kelly. He messaged me and asked me, said, Ray, said, would you write me a letter of recommendation for this job? And I said, absolutely. Zach was at Bethel for a long time. We worked together out at the ballpark in Jackson with the Generals. You just kind of chip in and do what you can to help each other out. As Cliff hits one in the middle. Going to be a free ball. And now couldn't use it. And going to go to the outside to Reed. And she put it down. A little miscommunication there from Freed-Hardeman caused that to happen. So it's 13-10 in set number 3.
There's barely any time to react there.
Not much. If you don't get to, and Coach Humphrey is going to take a timeout. That'll be his first. Let's just keep it right here this time and give Summer, our producer, Miss Summer, a break over there. We've been working her pretty good here. But, Michael, you look at this, and it's been, every set has been back and forth. Look that way.
There we go.
He wants to put us on there for some reason. But anyway, both of these sets that have already been played have been back and forth, and we're seeing the same thing here in set number 3.
That's right. So, 25-23 first set, 25-20 second set. And if you've been watching the game, all of it just, Freed-Hardeman will be in the lead, then Cumberland will be in the lead, then Freed-Hardeman will be in the lead. And then it's just you don't know who's going to win the set until it reaches that 25-26 mark.
We're ready to go here.
And
hey,
there's
Mary. There's Mary Bannister. Great camera work down there on the floor. He got everybody on the air. There's only one person he hadn't shown. He hadn't shown himself, and he kind of got Summers' face just a minute ago.
And there's
Calvin
the thumbs
Servin.
up.
He won't put himself on camera. He said it cost too much. He didn't want to break it, but he's not afraid to put me and you on there. And there's a kill by Cumberland. 13-12.
And little equipment malfunction
Well,
right there.
yeah, you got two ball people on the far side. They should throw the ball behind the scorer's table over there where Jeremy and Casey goes down, straight down the line and puts it down. Breaks a little momentum here. It's 14-12 as Charlie Fulton going to come in to serve. She's even got the run like Riley. I don't know how her mom trained them both to do that.
And, of course, if you saw any of the JV game, had some really good digs in that one, just like her sister Riley did, of course, the all-time digs leader here at Freed-Hardeman.
Well, you know, the JV game was on the FHU internet portal. This game is being shown through there, too. This match here will also be archived at YouTube. So you got a couple of choices. You got a couple of choices if you want to go back and watch it, as the block there by Donegan and Jackson went out of bounds.
And the libero, Emma Campbell, did come back in just a minute ago.
And Humphrey's going to come out to Donegan, and she gets the kill. So she's right on. I don't know how many she's got. She had 12 through 2 sets. So she's right on her average per set, or, well, she's above average on her per set kills. She's where she's at, you'll normally at in a match.
And just couldn't get to it. Spakes couldn't.
She tried to get that hand under there for the ever so popular pancake.
And we do see Victoria Johnson, and I believe that was
number 1 again.
That was Curcio. And I believe do have some.
And we got Bryce Morris came in first. We get a little moisture on the floor. Of course, players sweating to slide on the floor. A gorgeous new floor here at the Smith-Kirk Court, Brewer Sports Center. Long overdue to get this floor refinished. It had not been done in the 12 years I've lived here.
And, of course, last year still had the old Lions logo. That's been.
That was 2 logos ago. They've had, this is the 3rd logo since I've been here.
And, of course, this one, I believe,
this one
2016, 2015?
No, probably 2018. They change them about every 5 years. You see a logo. To me, this looks like a lion head, but this is also the same logo it looks like that the Kentucky Wildcats have.
I believe
if you've
so.
looked at those Wildcats. I mean, it's really only the Kentucky goes the other way. Nice up to Claire. Claire goes back to the deep corner. Now to the middle. Humphrey gets the set. And the roll shot by Walker. You know, I had Coach Humphrey up the other night. We were talking. Claire is more of a finesse type player. She can hammer it, but she would rather dink you, whereas Casey Donegan is going to hammer it every time.
And Moore just barely getting under the serve on that one.
Good call over there, just out. Man, a back and forth battle right here. I think it's the first time I've seen the officials in blue Most of the time they wear white. You may have seen them in blue before, but I know in high school they all wear white. Now, your line judges have on the standard white shirt.
Yeah, that's going to tie things back up here.
17-17. This is about the point where Cumberland in both sets, the first two sets, has crept out just a little bit to take the win. Let's see if Freed-Hardeman can close strong. And that always helps.
And he's going to see Avery Harris come back in for Annalise Jackson.
Let's see now, Annalise was replaced by Emma Campbell. Well, that was a nice job by Harris. Going to set to the outside to Walker. Walker cross court. She sets it back up. Now to the middle to Harris. Harris hammer. Nope. And Curcio knocks it out of bounds. So Freed-Hardeman jumps back 19-17. Campbell switches sides to serve on. Crosses over. And when you can see a player go up and go almost straight down with a kill, there's no way that you're going to defend that. And so 19-18, Edmonston to serve. And there is an overpass, but it goes on the wrong side of the antenna, so we're even at 19. Donegan with the reception. Harris to the backside. Set to the outside to Galvin. And down.
And
Coach Humphrey's contemplating.
I believe he's going to let him go this one.
I think he'll go at least one more point. He's got a timeout left.
And it's just read perfectly there by Cumberland.
And that time Humphrey had a set too close to the net. Let's take a 30-second. We'll be back to bring you the end of this one right here on the FHU Sports Network.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And welcome back. Ray Pack, Michael Molnick's here. Michael, I'm going to let you take it home. I'm going to turn my microphone off so you can't hear me. You take us home.
All righty. Well, 21-19 here. Cumberland here in the third set, served by the libero, Edmonston. And good dig there by Cumberland. And there's the block, and Claire Walker just couldn't come up with it.
Just couldn't get there. Good hustle, though. When you saw her have to reach, you knew it was just out of her reach.
That's right. So 22-19 here, Cumberland. And again, if Cumberland wins this set, they do win the game. Served by the libero, Edmonston. And just out.
No.
Whoa, they got
number 12. 12. Yeah, when you see the fist, that's a 1, and then a number would be to show you 12.
So that does change things here. 22-20 now. And dig there by Humphrey off the tip. And another one here by Campbell. And just able to come up with that one. And good job by Claire Walker.
That's a nice block back right there. That counts as a kill, but Claire went up and blocked that overpass right back, straight down, and you know she did with two hands.
So 22-21 now here in the third set. Cumberland in the lead, served by Humphrey. And that rolled very awkwardly there. And that one just made it in.
That was between the free throw line and the out-of-bounds line.
So 23-21 here now. And saw a couple of subs come in here. One of them being Bianca Rodriguez. And couldn't exactly see who the other one was there for Cumberland. Rolled awkwardly off of Donegan's hand right there.
And Cliff with the over ball.
And just no time to react right there off the kill by Galvin.
That makes it 24-21.
And
set point, match point.
That's right. So Freed-Hardeman going to have to come up with something right here if they want to stay in this one. Good dig there by Donegan. And just couldn't get it right there.
So that would be 4 hits. So that's going to do it. Freed-Hardeman is going to fall in straight sets to Cumberland University. 25-23, 25-20, and 25-21. Well played match. We're going to take a break, about 2.5 minutes or so. We're going to wait for our stat sheets. Coach Humphrey and a player will be up shortly. And then Michael and I will close it out. And you're watching Lady Lion Volleyball right here on the FHU Sports Network.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
With extra pandemic unemployment funding coming to an end in Tennessee, you should not hesitate to find a job that pays what you need and treats you well, because those jobs are going to go as quickly as gasoline in a shortage. Apply today at McLean Power Systems in Trenton. This is what their workers had to say.
I like the atmosphere of the department I work in the warehouse, and I like my leadership team with the manager and supervisor.
I actually like that you are able to grow within the company. I started here as an operator in the sales, and I've been able to work my way up to a supervisor.
Honestly, it's every person I've kind of interacted with here. I've enjoyed every one of them.
I've been with McLean almost 2 years now, and I will have to say, not only with the great pay and benefits, leadership is absolutely wonderful.
Make your next career move to McLean today by texting POWER to 67664. That's POWER to 67664. McLean Power Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
And we are back here on the Free FHU Sports Network. Here with me we have number 33, Katie Speaks. Katie, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Katie, so basically we're going to do what year are you, what's your major, and where are you from?
Okay, I'm from Flint, Michigan. I'm a senior, and I'm a business management major.
Okay, so some other stuff. Okay, so what's your favorite class here at Freed-Hardeman?
That's a hard question.
Tough question.
I would go, business management. So I liked HR. A lot of people don't like it, but I actually thought it was good. And then I also like sport marketing, which I'm in right now.
Okay. I've taken a couple of those classes as well. Let's see. You have a favorite instructor here at Freed-Hardeman?
I like Brian Black. He's really he's really nice, and he comes to our games a lot. So
okay. Yeah. So the last two questions. Ask you a couple of more questions here. What's your favorite thing about playing volleyball here at Freed-Hardeman?
Honestly, the team, we're really close, like a family. There's some of my best friends here, and I just got here last year, and they welcomed me, so it was really nice, and, yeah, some of my best friends.
All right. Would you say that's also your favorite thing about just being here, just at Freed-Hardeman in general?
Yeah, very family-like, and it was just really easy to get to know everyone, and, yeah, it was fun.
All right, so like you said, you're from Schwartz Creek, Michigan.
Yes.
So you have any family watching today?
Yeah, I do. My parents, my sister, and I don't know who else is watching.
All right, so anything you want to say to the fans and family back home?
Thanks for watching. Love you guys and miss you.
All right, so that is Katie Speaks for you. We're going to take a 30-second break here on the FHU Sports Network, and then we'll be back with Ray Pack and head coach Todd Humphrey. Let's take that break.
Thank you.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
And welcome back in as I'm up here with Coach Humphrey. Well, Coach, I thought two pretty evenly matched teams tonight. Thought we played much better than we did Saturday against Cumberland.
We did. We came out. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's the weekend thing. The fact that it's a week we play every weekend, so they need to be ready for that. But they came out ready to play tonight. I think they had a good time. It looked like on their face that they were enjoying themselves, and we talk about that. You have to enjoy what you do. You have to enjoy being on the floor and playing like that. And so, if we play like that every night, I'll be okay. I really will. I told the girls I was disappointed we lost, but I was not disappointed in them. I thought they played really well. A hit here, a miss serve there, a block. It could go in either way a couple of times. You look at the scores, 23-25. The second game, 5 points, but still that's not bad. And then 4 points there in the third. So I really wasn't disappointed at all.
Well, I don't. It like you say, it's disappointing to lose, but when your team puts the effort out that they did, and there were a lot of players that made little plays that made the match interesting. I know, you brought Katie up. I thought she played well on the back row tonight. A couple of nice plays where you thought it was going to be a point for Cumberland, but she saved it somehow. And
Katie has worked hard to get in that lineup as a senior, and she's making some really nice defensive plays, and she communicates really well, and that's what it takes, and that's why I brought her up here tonight. You know, she probably had one of the better games on Saturday. I just didn't bring her up here, but she's put some games back-to-back or matches back-to-back of consistent play, and that's what we need out of our defensive specialist.
You look at the stat sheet, Casey Donegan again always generally leads you with 18 kills. And then it was pretty balanced from there on out.
Yeah. I thought we got our middles involved more tonight, and we were able to do that because we passed better. So with Avery and Annalise hitting, you know, it kind of opened it up a little bit for Casey. Claire did not have the best night, but she had a good night. And so, you know, I'm glad to have her back. So.
Well, she had 6 kills there. When you look up at the Cumberland side, you know, they had their middle number 3, Nicole Carey with 10 kills, and then number 24 Harley Kate Reed 10 kills. And both of those pretty hard hitters.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good players. We played them at their place last year, and they put it to us pretty good last year. So, you know, I felt like anytime we can come and compete like that, I'm disappointed we lost, but I'm proud of the way they played hard and played pretty consistent.
And they didn't ever their heads never went down. That's a positive there. So
I very rarely have that problem with some of these kids. I think they come from good programs and good coaches that have taught them the right way to play, and so.
I guess you say everyone's going to have a night where you're off, and your teammate pick you up. And I thought, you know, tonight we talk about. You look at the service line. That, you know, they had 7 aces. We have 5. Service errors, kind of even. And I know you. I've got to ask you about that one on Ashland. I saw you smile when she came off the court. Did you tell her to serve the deep 5? It wasn't 6 inches probably that she missed.
That's what I told her. She said I was trying, Coach, and we called serves tonight and just try to put pressure. And I told the girls, you know. I called a 3 for Allie right after a timeout. I said, I know it's after a timeout. You usually want to go out there after a timeout and get a pretty good consistent serve before you try something, you know, difficult. And I said, I know it's a hard serve, but hit the 3, and she got an ace out of it. So, you know, we have to put pressure on them. We have to keep them out of their offense as much as possible, and you do that by a tough serve.
And Allie had a nice night serving the ball, by the way.
She did. I don't know what her numbers are serving. Well, what I was really impressed with Allie was, you know, she's getting a lot of defensive digs on that right side. She's doing a good job on that right side defensively, and she's averaging about 10 kills a night, which when you have good hitters, you can do that. Or I'm sorry, 10 assists.
10 assists tonight. Yeah, I think she had 20 tonight.
She had
31 tonight. Yeah.
So she's averaging about 10 a set. So that's what you want out of your setter.
Well, let me ask you this question. It's a strategy question.
Yeah.
Is it your thought that you want to keep your setter as much as you can, have that setter avoid having to take that first pass over, or
it is a lot of times teams will target the setter, or will even target the setter sometimes to take them out of, you know, have someone else either set the ball or go, you know, like an out of system ball. We work on that in practice, out of system type stuff. We had a blocking strategy tonight to where we kind of fed them that way a little bit, just because they were stronger to the 5-hole than they were the 1-hole, and we got some of them up. Bryce and Ashlyn and Allie got some of them up, and Emma out of the middle back, but they got some down as well. So, you know, it's kind of, you know, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. And
and I was going to say, some of those shots they had were I mean,
good
as
shots.
quick as they were to the ball and hard to get to defend.
Yeah.
But I thought and speaking of Allie having to take that first ball over, Bryce and Emma had some pretty nice sets with the bump set to the front.
Yeah, we work on that, and you have to prepare because you never know, especially if you run a 5-1, when the setter's going to be out, and so you got to have someone else step up. And they all got good hands that they could, you know, set it. But It's just the timing and stuff off that bump set sometimes is a little bit easier to time, and we work on, like I said, we work on that in practice.
All right, we got Lyon coming in Thursday night, former conference foe.
Right.
What do you know about them this year?
I don't know anything about this year. We split with them, I think, last year, but well, they may be both times. I can't remember. It's been a while. I slept since
Right.
If you remember last year, we were playing them during the COVID year, so we were playing softball and volleyball at the same time, and so
your seasons ran together.
I was just trying to figure out where I was supposed to be, and thankfully I had good assistant coaches say, "Okay, Coach, I need you here at this time." I said, "Okay, I'll be there." And so, Lyon is a good team. We got a new coach, and he's doing a great job over there for them. And it's always good to have I don't say it's not a rivalry much. But
well,
it's
how about friendly rivalry?
Friendly rivalry, I guess, because we've been foes for a while through the Trans-South and the Mid-South, and so I feel like we know them and they know us.
All right, well, good luck Thursday night. And then we hit the road for 3 straight, going to Life in Georgia, and it's just still hard for me to call it Tennessee Southern instead of Martin Methodist.
Softball went down there today. I'm not sure how they did. I know they won the first game 3-1. I'm not sure how the second game came out.
Well, I know they did fairly well this weekend at Dyersburg. Softball did
5-1 this weekend.
That was good.
About that, so.
And then you close out that 3-game road trip up at McKenzie with Bethel.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's become that's been a rivalry, and
it has.
And I'm sure it will continue.
They've had a rough couple of weeks with COVID up there, so we're hoping they're.
Is that why the Friday night game against Cumberland? I didn't ask you. I knew I saw that that game was canceled.
They were having a hard time, I think, with some of that. So we hope they're feeling better and doing well up there with that, because that's not anything to play with.
No, sir. You're right. Coach, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Appreciate that.
We hope we can keep this going.
Why don't you go ahead and make you a pitch on this,
well,
Coach?
My pitch is this. We love doing this. We love showing people back home our games and we're having the broadcast, but it does cost money, and I found out today that we thought we had someone that was raising money for us to do that, and then we got the word today that it does come out of our budget. And with the trips that we're taking, we got to have some help from some people, some parents, some business owners, or whatever to help us out financially, because I think what we're putting on the floor and what y'all are doing up here with the cameras and stuff is worth the money. I think for parents who cannot be here because of work or distance, it's great for them to watch their kid play. Keep up with the lay of lines, alumni, former players, all of that. And so we're not shy. Anybody that would like to contribute some money, just give me a call, give me an email or something, and we'll make it work.
And if you want to do that, that's great. We would appreciate it. And matter of fact, we were talking earlier. Paul, how busy he stays doing all the different high schools in Jackson, Trinity, Sacred Heart, Jackson Christian. And he does Peabody football, and, of course, I do Chester County.
Right.
We're willing to work with anybody that wants to contribute as a business. We'll put you on all those broadcasts for that one fee.
Sure, yeah.
And
I think it's a win-win for everybody if we can just get some people involved. And I haven't been going out there because I thought we had someone doing it.
Well, I think COVID slowed him down some.
May have, I don't know. But I just found out today that we're going to look for Plan B, and so.
But I think Plan B will include him.
I don't think he's all the way out of the picture. I'm just saying.
But we just need some help to do this.
We need a boost in the arm.
And we know there are people out there who would be willing to do this.
I think so.
Because it goes live, and then it's archived. And you go to YouTube page. So as an advertiser, I give you an example. I had right at 100 live viewers Friday night for my football game. Mm-hmm. Well, I checked it this morning, and I've got over 500. So that residual money that you get coming back will pay off in the long run for the investment, because it's not a ton of money. I mean, we're not talking $10,000, $20,000 like you'd spend for ESPN advertising.
Right. I don't know how many home games we have remaining and stuff. So
I don't know. I think it's 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But anyway,
we'll work on it and see what we can come up with, because I do want to keep this up for volleyball and for softball. But I have more time to raise money for softball, and now we're right in the middle of the volleyball season, and so we're going.
Well, we're going to make it work.
We're going
to make it work. So, we've always found a way to do things that we enjoy. But Coach, enjoy your night, and
thank y'all very much.
Hope Chester County got a win tonight. All right, folks. Let's bring Michael in one more time, and then I'll close it out. All right, Mr. Mullenix, as you heard, guess you heard what Coach said. Just even. He's proud of his team. I was proud of their effort tonight. I thought they really did kind of gel a little bit. But a set like a match like tonight that we played will reap dividends in the future.
That's right. And you're only going to improve from here. I believe we said this the other night against the Cumberlands. They improved from the way they played, and even though it still wasn't able to get in the win column, you're fighting for that ultimate goal, which is right now the conference championship.
Right.
And so any improvement from now can really help their chances. And from what I saw tonight, they have potential to even not only make the top 8, but they have a potential to win this conference title.
And that's what Coach Humphrey says. He says this team, this conference is so balanced. And, there are a few teams that are probably a notch above, but not tons of notches above. Even Saturday against the University of Cumberland, they made plays to make us out of sync. We can make adjustments if we have to play them again. That's the beauty of it. It's, it's basketball, same as basketball. You make an adjustment at halftime or whatever, and you see that. Whoever makes the adjustments in volleyball, it's between matches. In football, basketball, halftime is where you make those adjustments. So, well, we're going to sign off for the night. Remember, Thursday night, Michael Mullins will be on, and that generally will start right about 7 o'clock, the broadcast, as we get ready to do introduction of lineups. So, for our broadcast tonight, it was produced by Paul Schultze, director Summer Sturgis, your color announcer, Michael Mullenix, on the camera, Mary Bannister and Paul Schultze. As Mary was down on the floor, you got to get a picture of Miss Mary earlier today. We got her to actually look back at the camera as Paul was working it, and I'm Ray Pack, the play-by-play announcer. Don't forget, tonight's broadcast is copyright by Worthy Road Studio at Freed-Hardeman University. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or unauthorized distribution of this video is a strict violation of U.S. copyright law. Express written consent by Worthy Road Studio and Freed-Hardeman University is required before you can use this video. So, for Michael Mullenix, I'm Ray Pack. Good night, and God bless.